security issue, and it should be taken up by the UN Security Council, and of course we are recommending that as well. Yes, sir.
So I think my question is actually to Clifford Stone. You said that you had seen aliens on a craft that had crashed. I wondered if you could describe what they looked like.
I could, but it would probably take a whole lot of time. The reason I state that, when I got out in 1989, we had cataloged 57 different species. You have individuals that look very much like you and myself that could walk among us and you wouldn't even notice the difference, except for some of the things that they might be able to go ahead, even in a dark room, and touch an object and go ahead and identify what color that object might be. They would have a heightened sense of smell, sight, hearing. The situation is that you have various types of what we normally call grays. We didn't call them grays in the military, but you had at least 3 types of the grays. You had some that were much taller than we were. The unique thing that I'd like to point out for the most part is that the entities that we did catalog were in fact humanoid. Now this created a situation where the scientific community was trying to figure out why that would be the case, because you would expect that if life evolved on other planets, that they would take on some type of other being, so to speak, not necessarily look humanoid or be bipedal such as we are. But apparently we got quite a few of the species out there that are humanoid in appearance, and that creates a question that yet has to be answered by someone.
Objects are capable of both hovering and high velocity flight, usually completely silently. I believe, these gentlemen believe, that this planet is being visited by beings from another world.
What were your dealings with the unfriendly type, and why?
Yeah, I never had to deal with any of the unfriendlies. I was just warned that not all contact was friendly.
And we didn't realize back in the beginning that they were made up of not only malevolent guys out there, and there are some of them out there that don't like us at all. They're not purposely malevolent, they're not hostile, but they don't like the human race, and they don't give a damn whether we survive or not. Thank God we have good friends out there.
It's the threat. In other words, first of all, you know they've done abductions. We know that they allowed them to do abductions, and yes, some of the abductions are positive contactee experiences, etc., etc.
And some of them are painful.
And depends who it is, but they also had an agenda, and one of those agendas is to create a hybrid race.
Las inscripciones en la tumba de la momia demostraron que era un consejero del rey nombrado Sirunet, que significa estrella o enviado del cielo. El cuerpo momificado fue enterrado con gran respeto y cuidados, acompañado por un número de extraños objetos que hasta el momento los encargados del Museo Arqueológico no han podido identificar. La verdad es que todos los especialistas que vieron la momia han manifestado que no es de origen terrenal, dijo la fuente. Hay una sensación que este es un extraterrestre, quien terminó de alguna manera aconsejando a un rey egipcio.
They're harvesting us. We made an agreement with them in 1954. We would allow them to continue to harvest our genetics. And we traded that for technology. We also traded a lot of our gold for that technology. And we have a separate space program which makes NASA look like a joke.
It's not necessarily a culture, but it is like a rogue group within that culture. My biggest fear is that these rogue groups are going ahead and coming to agreements with not only our nation, but other nations. Then that's a very dangerous situation because they're the wrong ones to be working on.
that this is the end of the childhood of the human race. It is time for us to become mature adults in the cosmic civilizations out there. To do this, we must become a peaceful civilization, and we must look as we go into space with an intent of cooperating with other civilizations, not weaponizing that high frontier.
Necesariamente sí. La pista tiene ahora una longitud de 7,5 kilómetros, 2 o 3 veces más larga que cuando yo estuve allí.
Que yo sepa, están construyendo sistemas para evitar una invasión alienígena. No lo sé.
Jim Goodall comenta que en cierta ocasión le hizo esta pregunta al mismísimo Ben Rich, un antiguo vicepresidente de la Lockheed Corporation ya fallecido.
Y me dijo, Jim, en el desierto tenemos cosas que están 50 años por delante de lo que usted pueda comprender. Lo que haya visto en Star Trek, o en la Guerra de las Galaxias, o en cualquier película de ciencia ficción, nosotros ya lo tenemos y con creces. Le pregunté, ¿me puede dar más detalles? Y él contestó, no.
Fortunately, I believe to a degree, yes it is, because the ones that really are not evil, the heads of the various cultures out there, to give us technology. They know that we are not spiritually heightened to the degree where we use it for the right reasons. When we go to space, defense is one thing, but if you build your forces to where they become offensive, then it's to impose your will over others. And the technology that they are giving us gives us the capability to go ahead and field in space a offensive posture. When I got out on Catalog 57, that doesn't mean that that's all that's out there. Edgar Mitchell believes that there may be literally hundreds of thousands of civilizations out there.
Decades ago, visitors from other planets warned us about where we were headed and offered to help. But instead, we, or at least some of us, interpreted their visits as a threat and decided to shoot first and ask questions after. The inevitable result was that some of our planes were lost, but how many were due to retaliation and how many were as a result of our own stupidity is a moot point. They, the military, must have been and still are so paranoid that they feel it necessary to use the visitors' technology to fight them off, rather than welcome them as partners in development.
Yes, ma'am.
Deanne Divis with United Press International. Could you please address the vehicle that there was a drawing displayed of? Why would this vehicle be on display at an air show? What is the power source that you are asserting is going to be so very useful? And how can you determine that this vehicle is not something that is being developed, by a government agency?
In fact, I think that was the testimony. This is an alien reproduction vehicle, and just to be clear, this means that it is based on advanced anti-gravity and zero-point energy propulsion systems. Those are the propulsion systems. They are being manufactured by a consortium of companies that include Lockheed Martin, Northrop, SAIC, and other corporations. They do have superluminal capacity, in other words, faster than the speed of light capacity. I think Mr. McCandlish and other witnesses that he's identified could go into more of the technical physics of it. I'm just a country doctor from Virginia, I tell people. I mean, really. And but this is actually what is the reason it's called alien reproduction vehicle is that it's based on the study of extraterrestrial vehicles, but it is manufactured by human military intelligence, aerospace contracting arrangements. And this is very important. It means that we, Homo sapiens, have the ability.
Stephen has said that talking about UFOs is passé, and that we should be talking or limiting our talk to exoplanets. And Clinton replied, Sarah, there's a government inside the government, and I don't control it.
A lo largo de la historia, algunos han hablado de avistamientos y contactos con extraterrestres. En los últimos 5 años, esta presencia se ha multiplicado por 1000 y se ha masificado como nunca, como nunca.
It's a spiral in the sky over Norway. UFO in China's skies.
A balloon, a UFO.
Strange lights seen in the Arctic sky.
Rusia, Perú, Estados Unidos, Argentina, México, Japón, China, en todo el mundo se han manifestado y cada vez con más detalle y con un mensaje cada vez más claro. Queremos acercarnos. Se han apresurado a desclasificar información, reconociendo oficialmente que hay vida inteligente en el espacio. Es descabellado pensar que estamos solos en el universo. Lo que corresponde ahora es pensar si estamos preparados o no para el contacto.
Quello che produce is not only the official spokesman for the UFO department, is a technologist, the biggest exorcist in the Vatican.
No se puede más negar la existencia no solo de los extraterrestres, sino conectada la existencia de extraterrestres con la existencia de estos, de los discos voladores, de la existencia de personas que desde cerca o desde lejos.
Gentes que existan en el universo deben ser considerados como nuestros hermanos de la creación. Su Santidad Benedicto XVI anunció el incremento al presupuesto de los astrónomos de la espécula, es decir, el observatorio, que ahora se dedica también a la búsqueda de vida fuera de la Tierra. La noticia fue...
En los últimos 5 años, esta presencia se ha multiplicado por 1000 y se ha masificado como nunca.
It's a spiral in